Mothers Against Drunk Driving are out spreading the word again about driving safe and sober during the holidays. Today kicks off MADD's annual Red Ribbon campaign. Ribbons are handed out to tie on car antennas. It serves as a reminder to drive sober. MADD says the holiday period between Thanksgiving and New Year's is one of the busiest on Hawaii's roads. The State Transportation Department reports during last holiday season, nearly half of the deaths on the roads were alcohol-related.
It's the holiday season. People want to be joyous, and we just want them to continue to be joyous without any tragedies that are preventable. Drunk driving is 100% preventable.
Qatar Mazda is teaming up with MADD to raise awareness of drunk driving. The dealership will donate $100 to MADD for every Mazda sold in December.
From KHON 2 News, this is Hawaii at 6 with Jai Cunningham, Hawaii's #1 news.
An early morning house fire in Waipio Valley leaves a 74-year-old woman dead.
I tried to warn everybody, and then the flame was just so huge.
Dozens more Hawaii-based sailors leave for the Middle East to support the war on terror. And how the group Mothers Against Drunk Driving is trying to prevent more alcohol-related crashes this holiday season. Good evening, and thank you for joining us on this Saturday, November 27th. Red ribbons are popping up on cars to help avoid more tragic traffic accidents. Mothers Against Drunk Driving kicked off its Tie One On for Safety campaign at the Qatar Mazda dealership today. Those stopping by received the familiar red ribbons. Volunteers waved signs to remind passing motorists to drive safely and responsibly, especially during the holiday season. Alcohol-related crashes killed 6 people in Hawaii during last year's holiday season. Now is not only a busy time for shopping, but also for alcohol-related fatalities on our roads. And that's why Mothers Against Drunk Driving began Tying One On for Safety. It's the start of their annual campaign asking drivers to tie a red ribbon onto their cars as a pledge to stay sober behind the wheel this holiday season. Supporters held signs and handed out ribbons along Ala Moana Boulevard. And while many volunteers understand the devastating effects drunk driving can have, they want to make sure everyone knows alcohol and driving can be a deadly combination.
In the year 2002, we had 47 people killed in alcohol-related crashes. In 2003, that number went up to 72. We had a 53% increase in Hawaii alone. So we're out here today again to try to educate and make people aware.
The holiday season is traditionally the busiest time on Hawaii roads and also has a higher number of alcohol-related deaths. MADD hopes to prevent those accidents from happening.
The collisions come as Mothers Against Drunk Driving kicked off its Red Ribbon campaign. The campaign promotes safe and sober driving during the holiday season. Drivers are asked to tie a red ribbon to their vehicles and pledge to drive safely. Qatar Mazda in Honolulu and Waipahu will distribute the ribbons to its customers and donate $100 to MADD for every Mazda sold in December. MADD is glad to have the help.
1992, my 15-year-old son Brian was killed by a man who had 6 previous DUI arrests. And he was never tested at the crash site, and my son was killed instantly, and it has left us bereaved and saddened forever.
During the 2004 campaign, MADD Hawaii will distribute 350,000 red ribbons.
Alcohol-related accidents are usually up this time of year, and because of that, Mothers Against Drunk Driving began Tying One On for Safety, their annual campaign asking drivers to tie a red ribbon onto their cars as a pledge to stay sober behind the wheel this holiday season. To get the campaign going, supporters held signs and handed out ribbons along Ala Moana Boulevard to make sure everyone knows alcohol and driving can be a deadly combination.